What's up?
It is I.
We're back.
It's
So
us,
close.
guys.
Your
Yeah.
favorite foursome.
You're under the influence of the Asshole Network.
The AHN, the Asshole Network. We're back with episode number. What episode is this?
Like 4?
It's episode number 4.
Shit. I don't know.
So yeah, we back with another one. So you bear with us today, and I hope you brought your popcorn and all that great stuff.
We have a really interesting show for you guys today. What, is it a show? Do we call it a show? An extravaganza, guys? Every time we meet up, it's hella fun. They can't see the pre, filming, but
Right.
we have a hell of a good time together, and we have a very awesome topic. Do you guys want to start? But because remember, we're starting off, and I'm Ermex Pialadocious.
And
Nice to be with you.
Excuse me.
Introduce.
Andre, just hanging out, doing our thing as usual. You know what I mean? Just kicking it. You know what I mean?
What's up?
Yeah.
And I am Mr. Bootleg Greg, aka your mother's favorite son-in-law, and
Save the best for last. Vanessa.
your
Vanessa, the mighty.
your favorite, your auntie's favorite niece right there.
Yeah.
So, and we are the Asshole Network at the end of the day.
Juanita.
Yeah, aka Juanita. You don't want to see Juanita. So we got
might
some.
though, you might.
Yeah.
You might. She might come.
Actually, Juanita. Go ahead and tell the folks what we're drinking today.
Okay, so we're having, if you watched our very first episode, we tested out Snoop Dogg's second version of wine. This evening, we're trying out the first one. The second one was alright. This one tastes a whole lot better, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think this one's a little bit sweeter.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
personally, I like it better. Than
The second one was
one.
really dry.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I have not tasted this because I don't drink alcohol by choice and shit. But I'm glad y'all are drinking that. Snoop Dogg, if I may call you Snoop Lion, get at us if you ever want us to come and taste it up. If you need us to plug any shops, whatever. We're down. I mean, they're obviously digging your wine, and thank you for doing everything you do.
Yeah.
You're a fucking lion.
We appreciate you,
Yeah.
Snoop.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah.
To
Cheers.
Snoop,
To Snoop.
but to all the other greats that we have in our lives too.
Yeah.
Our mothers and our fathers and our brothers and our sisters and our friends and all
Grandparents,
that. Grandparents, big up.
all the OGs.
That's what's up. So, guys, our topic today, and this is interesting because we shoot out topics to each other, and something, it kind of is so resounding, right? Because of especially of the kind of the unearthings that are happening in the churches, and so our topic, the first thing we're gonna want to address here is growing up in a Christian nation, quote and unquote.
Yes.
We're all lucky enough. I'm no shade on America or nothing. We're all blessed to be here. Some of us were lucky to be born here. Some of us were born in other places and are lucky to find ourselves here.
Yeah.
So let's take it from there. Whoever wants to jump in, growing up in a Christian nation.
Cool.
Well, I think, for me, I grew up in a Catholic church, and, Catholic people get a really bad rap because of everything that's happened in the Catholic church.
Yeah.
And, I think, with everything, there's good and bad, but for me, I never felt like I needed to go to church to feel a spiritual side,
True. Yeah.
So, for me, church was just the thing I had to do with my family. As I got older, I kind of was able to do things how I wanted to do them. And since becoming a parent, I don't inflict religion onto my children.
Right.
So I let them believe what they want to believe. And as they grow, if they choose to enter a religious group, then that's their choice. So I feel like Christianity, because Catholics are Christian, I just feel like a lot of times people take it too far in their homes.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Those are my thoughts.
For sure.
And you know, some people won't agree with her, but I mean, those are her thoughts, and you know.
Well, yeah, you know, you have a lot of people, and it's fine if that's what you believe and you want to live by the Bible and believe everything that it says. I mean, we know a lot of Christian people that they nitpick what they want to believe, and I feel like if you're gonna believe, then believe in all the shit that's in there. You know, don't pick out what you want to believe in and not want to believe.
That's like believing in only 6 commandments, you know, some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, just half-ass believing in shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. You know?
Yeah.
So.
And you know what's cool is that we haven't even jumped into like beliefs systems, and we haven't jumped into the way that this religiosity, an inflammation, a gross inflammation of people like. I mean, you could literally have I feel like sometimes, and I say this, and it's coming to my mind when I think of like the miscommunication that's happening.
Yes.
And the way that they want to say that there's gates.
Yes.
Pearly gates. My belief system is goes very near to like atheism.
Yeah.
But I'm very like altruistic. I'm transcendentalist. Yeah. I'm very understanding that there is a creator. Mm-hmm. There's engineers behind this. Mm-hmm. And they are benevolent and they love us and it's amazing and they want to communicate with us. And it's not just that. They provide for us in an abundant way. So what we're really like, I think based on those kids there that were found, something very interesting, because let's call it a pedophiliatic spirit or something that's hounding some people. That little guy, and let's call him little because he's looked over. Yeah. But it is huge. Even the littlest of guys. I heard of a little girl that was like 6 years old and she was like murdering. Yeah. It doesn't take much to pull the devil out of someone. Yeah. But so what we're doing here is trying to, enlighten and encourage.
For you to believe what you want to believe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I feel like I'm in the same boat as you. I kind of lean more toward the atheist part of the thing because I believe in science too, but I also believe that there is a spirit out there that guides us and that protects us and all of that. So but like I said, I don't read the Bible and I don't believe that that's what I should live by.
Yeah. First and foremost, one of our the contingencies of living in this North America, we get to have the right of religion. Yeah. So if I'm not Christian, you're not allowed to say that's not cool. You're not allowed to say this and that about me. You can, like this one cool-ass person said, you can just go stand in the corner and talk to yourself about it. Because I'm not interested. Not only did your forefathers come here to have religious freedom, but we were born here to also be that freedom and exhibit that freedom without infringing on anyone. Right. So, you're from Jamaica. Tell us about... Because Christianity hit that shit too.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, you were forced, because I had to go to, every Sunday, I had to go to Sunday school.
Right.
And you have to stay there, and after that, then you go to the regular church. And you be at church all day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's more like forced. It was forced. Yeah. There's a little one coming up. Even at 11, telling her or telling them that, you see the different way.
Right.
And even my parents tell me, gonna go to hell, and I was trying to I don't know to explain it right now. I'm tripping on the wine too. So.
But good wine.
Yeah.
But I think too, going off of what you're saying, when they do that, that's how you raise kids to how do you say just be
to hate religion?
Yeah. not even want to find an outlet if they want to a certain religion.
Right.
You know? So yeah, I think that's what it leads to.
Yeah.
So yeah. What do you think, Greg? How do you feel about it?
Speak.
I've always said I thought religions in some cases are like gangs, and I mean no disrespect to what religion you claim or whatever, or that you represent, but some represent like the same God, so to speak, but yet they disrespect each other.
Yeah.
So I was like, I never understood that. So if you guys represent the same God and you guys' goal is to go to the same place, then why is there the disrespect?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is it because this is Christianity, or is this because Buddhism, or just because of any religion? Like I said, a lot of them, not necessarily. They may even call it their God a different name. But, like I said, it's the same person, so to speak.
Right. Right.
But like I said, they bang on each other like it's a gang. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I mean,
You're right. You're
Right.
totally right, because, if somebody says, well, I'm Christian, and you tell them, well, I'm Mormon, all of a sudden these Christian people have something horrible to say about the Mormon people. Oh, they believe this, or they do this, and this is not right. So what's to say, and like we always talk about this too, like, you are going to always say, if you're Christian, that that's the right religion to live by. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you ask a Jewish person, they're going to tell you this is the right religion to live by. It's everybody is right in their own way.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like you were saying, I don't feel like you should knock somebody else.
Yeah. Like I said, if that's if what you believe in is what you believe in, then so be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could try to force some shit, in somebody, but why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why try to force someone to believe something that you believe in because that's what you believe in? I mean, I understand talking to someone and try to consult, so to speak, but don't force it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't, force that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, when I meet, we have a lot of Indians here where we live.
For sure.
And
some of us are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like Indians or Native Americans?
No, like the Indians, like the
From
Punjabi.
India. Okay, right on. Gotcha.
We have a lot
Shout
here,
out.
Shout out to the Punjabi people.
Yeah.
But what I have found out that the Sikh people, they're very religious, and they're supposed to be like this holy religion, so I feel like a lot of people just don't understand them. They come from these temples,
right.
But if you talk to someone who is Sikh, it's just like the Christian church. You know what I mean? They may do a few things different here and there, but it's just like the Christian church, and they don't even accept that. Like, as a Christian person, you don't even accept the fact that these people are believing and doing the same thing that you're doing. They're just not called Christians, So, I think it's interesting, and to go off what you said, I feel like you should, if you're going to talk to somebody of a different religion, you should be accepting, and you should listen to what they have to say, because honestly, you may have a lot more in common with them than you think.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're over here hating on them, but you don't even know nothing about them.
Yeah. It's like judging the book by its cover.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Matter of fact, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's true.
And you don't tell somebody, oh, if you're Sikh, I'm gonna be like, oh no, what are you doing? That's the wrong religion. Come over here to my church. We do the right thing. So.
Right.
I think you should just embrace everybody's religion.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, everybody is the same thing. It's the same goal, like you said.
Yeah.
We want to go to the same place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why the bickering, the envy versus the other religion? Like I said, I always same thing.
thought it was a gang.
If you probably like try to study them, they're based off the same thing.
Learn about each other.
And a lot of people can't even enter like another church unless they're baptized in that church.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So, like, what if I just want to go in and see if this is an actual fit for me? I can't do that because they're not accepting. But you're supposed to be holy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're supposed to everybody.
You're supposed to accept everybody, no matter race, color, sexuality, whatever. And you're supposed to be accepting of these people.
Yeah.
But here you are, like, no, you can't be with us in this gang, you know, unless you are willing to get baptized here.
Yeah, AKA jumped in,
right?
Yeah,
so yeah, I just don't feel like that's. I don't feel like that's a you know, I don't know. It's just crazy.
I feel like much respect to the ones that are, and this is a sensitive word, doing it right.
Yeah.
Because who's to say who's right?
Yeah.
Who's
right?
Yeah.
Who's right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I said, because everybody's gonna say they're right. Everybody's gonna say this religion is the first religion, the right religion. This is what everybody should live by. And honestly, the Christians always say this is the first religion. We're the first religion, but they're not.
That's not true. Because the Quakers were here before you.
Right.
Hello, and all they wanted to do was dance in the field and like praise and worship God.
Right.
So, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So you're not the first religion.
Yeah.
So if you're Christian, you're not the first religion here. But like, that's what they believe.
Yeah.
You know? And any Christian that you talk to is going to tell you that. Oh, we were here from a long time ago. But that's simply not true.
No. They only bum rushed us a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, if you're talking about 1492, when the perverts held the ocean blue, let's call it that, you know what I mean? Because he's like, I mean, you guys have probably heard lots of stories. I don't have to tell you guys. Look it up. Look up the true facts about Christopher Columbus. He was not cool.
Oh, that
He
bitch
was a
ass
pedophile.
Yeah.
He was a giant pedophile. You know, and for that matter, you know, we have such a, you know, kind of what I like about living in this country. Not only do I have the freedom of like walking out and being like whoever I want to be, sleep and love with whoever I want. You know, consentingly, you know, do the best I can for me and my family and like achieve the highest heights because the limits don't exist, you know, and they're only as far as you put them. And so what I'm saying is like, so we have this guy that he came over here and he like found this land. He was like lost, right?
Found.
And called people Indian. It's like, what? It's like,
it's crazy.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
You know, but like, you know, here we are, a product of all this. Well aware that a lot of, you know, what's funny is that we had a cool episode, the pedo episode.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I fucking love that episode, and I was like, ooh, we got snappy, but it needed to be snapped.
Yeah.
You know, and one of the things is like, who's protesting like pedophiles' houses, and who's protesting murderers' houses? I mean, you know, we don't have pedophile on the 10 Commandments, you guys. No, we don't. But we have adulterers and we have murderers and stuff like that.
No, but in today's society, people are just too scared to do that. You know what I mean? Now,
ridiculous.
back in the day, people would stand outside your house and make it known that,
sometimes,
you know, you're a criminal of some sort, or you raped some young girl or whatever. People would know, like the whole village would know. But nowadays, people would just want to talk about you. So, oh shit!
They want to post. They want to post about you.
Yeah, they'll post about it. They'll talk shit about it. But when it comes down to like saying it in front of somebody's face, everybody's a punk.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't no punk, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, you got charged with rape? What the fuck were you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but people are too scared to say shit. Like I feel like if you need to get something out and say it, just fucking say it. Yeah. You know? So
true.
Too many people bite their tongues and, you know, stop. You know,
yeah, like stop being a punk and just say what you gotta say. Like, you know, if you are religious and that's how you feel, then just say what you gotta say, but respect what everybody else has to say.
Juanita said stop being a bitch.
Yeah, stop being a bitch, bro.
Stop being a religious bitch, Karen.
Yeah.
You know, like no, mostly it's about love, you guys. Okay, our network serves a purpose.
Right.
Even like I'm not the first person to have said this, but even assholes have a purpose.
Yeah, of course.
Thank God for our assholes right now.
But if it wasn't for us, assholes, this world would just be a whole world of people just trying to kiss each other's ass in front of their face and turn around and talk about people.
Yeah.
And nothing changes.
You know what I'm saying? But when you have people like us, like we're pretty calm. We're all pretty calm. You know what I mean?
On TV.
On TV.
Because we're being filmed.
But, I mean, and I get it. Everybody has those buttons you have to push. You know what I mean? But for me, it takes less buttons. I think as I've gotten older, I've kind of, you know, is it worth my time even, you know, saying anything to this person? But I'm going to say it anyways. You know what I mean? I'm just going to say it anyways. Like, if I don't like you, why are you talking to me? Like, I thought you didn't like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's like, I don't want you to be fake in front of me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you don't like me, you don't like me. Don't talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that means if you don't like me, don't be trying to talk to my husband or don't be trying to talk to my kids and don't even fucking talk to my dogs, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As a matter of fact, attack!
Because that's all me right there. You know what I mean?
Dogs just waiting on a word like this and shit. Nigga just standing up on two legs like this.
Hitler in the back.
Oh my god. This nigga like hips like this. No, shoulders like this. But yeah, go ahead.
She just said, okay, you guys, she just said Hitler. That's the name of their dog.
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
Hitler. And he's a
don't be like, ooh.
And we're not even afraid to go there because even Hitler, he had a Christian kind of antiquations, you know, and he started a crazy, he started something crazy.
He did. And based off of that, though, like, I do want to say, like, yes, the things that he did to people were not right.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that, I feel like his intentions for what he was fighting for was right.
What do you mean?
Like, he literally went to Germany and was trying to tell the Germans, like, don't let these people come here and, you know, tell you what to do, push you around. And
you know, he wasn't born there, right?
No, he wasn't born there.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He wasn't even German.
Yeah.
But he went there and he was like trying to fight for these people that wouldn't fight for themselves. You know what I mean? And that I can appreciate. But him killing all these innocent people, you know, and gassing them and I don't agree with all of that.
Yeah,
but I think his intention, like, that maybe the plan that he had should have been planned out a little bit better, you know. But I feel like he really had some good intentions by coming over and trying to tell the people, yo, you know, we gotta fight, we have to stand up. Like, he wasn't even fucking German, but he was there trying to, you know, fight for the people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We have, like, I don't know. That's just crazy. Because, I mean, the way I've seen the guy is he was nuts. He was just a foul racist.
What is that video that we watched about him? But honestly, Irma.
Yeah.
Hitler buys an Impala.
I don't know.
Honestly, though, what they teach kids in school
is
what they want people to know. Like, it's always going to be bad, something bad. Slavery was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, all these things were bad. They're always going to tell you the bad things, but they're never going to tell you, like, good things that happened out of those things, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying, like, we watched this whole documentary about Hitler, and the way they just explained his whole situation, you would see it different. I don't even remember what it's called, but you would. When I saw it, I was like, wow, that should make sense. You know what I mean? Like,
that nigga was a gardener and shit.
No,
but you know, sometimes like the winner too, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Writes the story.
Yeah. Yeah, so
the winner writes the story. Yeah,
that's the interesting part, because when you watch movies and documentaries, you have to make sure, like, who put it together, because sometimes they're propagandists. You even still you have some little boys right now, or girls too, saying that the Holocaust didn't exist and stuff, and but the whole point is, see, that guy had some tremendous power.
He did.
You know, and so let's look back with whatever kind of perspective you have. You know, I'm okay with saying, okay, I see it a little different, and let's go ahead and send me that documentary, please, because I love to learn everything I can about that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you should, like, as a person, you should be open-minded. You can't just stay closed to knowing that, this is what I was taught. He was evil. He was this. And I'm not saying that he wasn't. He was. he killed children, women. I mean, there was innocent people, even though because they were Jewish, like, they were killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like gay, or they had glasses.
Right.
Or, you know,
So
just
I don't
brown
agree.
hair in general.
Right, I don't agree with that.
So this nigga got a nose.
Yeah.
This nigga got a nose. Kill this nigga.
I do feel like the Holocaust really did happen.
I don't like his
You know what I
album,
mean?
Kill This
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of people who have survived it, and
Yeah.
you hear their stories. So I'm not saying that it didn't happen,
Shout out to
or
them.
that it was right.
Yeah,
You know
shout
what I
out to
mean?
them.
You always have to see the reason whys, and then everybody's different perspectives. It's because it's kind of like the politicians that send people to the wars. They're not like fighting the wars. They're not understanding the brutality of the wars.
Right.
They're just like, oh, we know that there's oil there. Oh, we know that there's minerals there. Oh, we need that land for our property in 30 years. And, you know, because they're forecasting the future, and the politicians and, you know, I want to say downright real estate owners and agents, stuff like, okay, it's not a conspiracy. I'm just kind of feeling like they're all together.
Yeah.
And, you know, because it's like a land grab. You know what I mean? Give me my land back. This is my grandpappy's land.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. That's for me to take up with politics, you know? Getting away from Hitler, because that's what he did. He wanted to create a great disturbance, no matter where he came from.
Yeah.
He wanted to create some sort of disturbance, and that's why using your words wise is so powerful, even forecasting for yourself. I'm great, I'm powerful, I'm fucking a loser, I am a dork, I don't get nothing. But I'm strong and powerful, and I'm creative, and I get things done. Ooh, when I move, it moves, you know?
Literally went in there and just became this powerful man.
Yeah.
Everybody was afraid of him. You know what I mean?
But watch out.
So, I mean, and we talk about it all the time, like, who runs the TV shows and stuff. The Jewish people have their ownership of that network. So what do you think they're going to put on TV?
Ooh.
They're going to put what they want you to see.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
We got any Jewish folk out there?
You.
So
reach out. We need to be on TV.
I'm just saying, like, those are real, you know?
I think there's an intense, and I think she's hitting on something, on how, it's kind of like that lady that makes those jokes, that Angelina Johnson. She's so funny, right?
Yeah.
She like, oh yeah, honey, when you get your nails done, honey.
Yeah.
You know, like she's capping on a reality.
Yeah.
That most times you go in there and you have some, I don't know whether to say Asian or something like that, you know. But she's referring to like she always says it, right, like a Thailand. What does she say? Like she says she talks about their culture.
Yeah.
And it's true. You might see more Jewish people in the money sector. You might see more Jewish people in the TV sector.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, how like if we turn around and say that it's not true, we're bold out lying to you.
Yeah.
We're lying to you. It's not all white people here in America.
No.
We literally look like this.
Yeah.
And then all we're missing is one blonde person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're really diverse, and like we don't all walk around hating each other. I'm telling you, I've never run across a Ku Klux member, and nor will I ever. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah.
They just don't float around me.
Nor will I allow it
Exactly.
to float around me. I mean, you allow things in your life, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you're going to allow that around you, it's because you did it.
Yeah, boundaries.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Because I'm a big vibe person, and I always tell him this. Like, if I meet somebody and the vibe is just not there, I'm not going to talk to you.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not going to talk to you. You know, and some people will be like, oh, she's rude. I mean, it is what it is. You know? It is what it is. If I'm just not feeling it, I'm not feeling it.
It's kind of like this one wise person told me. He said, who gives a shit? When in regards to anyone else's feelings or sentiments or wants and needs, we're not trying to be a group of like selfish people,
Right.
but we want to show our realness, so real that you be so real.
Yeah.
And that you be out there, and if you come across, I'm sorry that I keep using this term Karen, but we could easily say Linda, we could easily say Debbie, whatever.
Becca.
Becca with the good hair and the one with not. But like, you know, we have to remember like it's freedom of religion, even if you choose no religion.
Yes.
We're not a Christian nation, and one thing that I do know is that if we divide ourselves, if we don't come together and say like, oh wow, all seven, I believe my numbers might be wrong, but I think we're like seven like billion strong. There's like that many like American North Americans. And I mean, just think of that, like times that by $1. Think of that. You're putting that shit into your and I don't even want to name brand drop your favorite snacks, your favorite foods. The money is where it goes, and the richest, one of the richest faculties on earth, y'all, is the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't pay taxes and all that stuff.
No churches pay taxes.
You know what I'm saying?
They pay no taxes, and I feel
they make a lot of money.
Yeah, I feel like that's wrong.
Big business.
Yeah.
And that's a good segue into our next topic is homelessness.
Yes.
Why don't they turn around and put one of those million into homeless funds, like their churches stay empty at night?
Yeah.
What you doing with all that space?
Yeah.
You know? You're so selfish. What are you doing with all those trillions of dollars?
Yeah.
That's true.
And a lot of these people that are homeless have mental issues.
Yeah,
and
they need help.
we really need to give them the help that they need
That's right.
So they can become functioning people, so they can live out in the world instead of trashing everybody else's property that people work hard for.
Yeah, don't
That's
just
right.
assume just
That's
because
right.
somebody's homeless it's just drugs and shit like that. Because it's like you said, it could be mental issues. It could be
Financial issues.
Yeah.
People fall on hard times. Like and I'm gonna say this: not everybody who's homeless is like looking for a handout. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have those few that really sincerely need help. I understand that, but I'm gonna say a large percent of the people out on the street don't care to be a part of society, the working society.
They don't choose to integrate.
Right.
I think is what you're trying to
Right.
say.
Yeah. They don't want that. So and there's people out there, if you try to help them, they just will take, but they're not going to try to actually
work for it.
Better. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to say this, like this is something personal that people don't know about me, but I do have a very close family member of mine who is homeless, and I see on the street, you know, and I have tried to help, and this person does not want help. So at this point, whenever I see them, I just keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can only help so much, and by the, you know, once you help and they don't want it, or you're seeing that they're not trying to make an effort to do better, then you say fuck it. You know, I guess they like it in the street. I mean, I could never do it.
That's right.
A person only want to help themselves. So
that's right.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, you gotta want it for yourself. So you can't just be like, oh yeah, but Vanessa, can you give me this, that, and the third, and then you go back and spend that money on stuff that you know you're not supposed to be spending your money on.
I mean, Dre, tell them what you saw the other day when you were driving, when you were talking about that lady standing in the street.
Going to lunch?
Yes.
Yeah, that lady. Because, like, right now, right? She have a sign saying that she's hungry and needs some, you know, and her kid is on the lawn. And the guy, her boyfriend is sitting there, just sitting.
Yeah.
McDonald's want to pay $25 an hour to get you working.
What?
Damn, I fucking know.
I need a graveyard job.
Right.
No, I'm saying everywhere is hiring.
Everywhere is hiring. Everywhere,
and they'll give you an iPhone.
And
I mean, everywhere's hiring, so you can, you know. Some people just don't want to do better.
Especially when you got kids and shit.
Yeah,
you gotta want to do better, especially for
and where we live in Cali, it's fucking hot.
Yeah,
so you're telling me that you have your kids outside while you stand on the corner instead of going.
It's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Everywhere you look, there's
now
hiring signs everywhere.
Yeah,
nobody wants to work.
Everybody's getting the you know what I mean?
And I'm just saying, if you're gonna
so,
stand on the corner for like 10 hours, asking people to give donations for shit, like, I can see if there was nobody absolutely hiring and you had no other choice. But if you can stand on the corner for 10, 12, 15 hours a day begging, why can't you get yourself together And because there's plenty of shelters that will provide you with clean clothes, a shower, if you're willing to go and look for a job. You know
Nigga,
what I
you
mean?
could be a Walmart greeter.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anything.
You don't want to be a Walmart greeter? Start your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right,
You can
do
do
so-
something.
you could do
You can
something.
Do anything.
Homeless people have fucking phones, smartphones.
Everybody.
For free. Think
Mm.
about that. We are paying for homeless people to have cell phone. Who are they calling?
Yeah.
Their other crackpot head friends? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm
Right.
on the corner over here. I'm, you know, whatever. But like,
shoestring.
what? And the government says we provide them with these phones so that they can look for a job.
Right.
None of these fools are using that phone to look
Yeah.
for a job.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
They're not even using it to look for their mind.
Yes.
You know, like in all realness, this is something very captivating that I learned about homeless people in some parts of the world. Like I think it's India, right? They have this celebration every year. You guys might know about it. It's a celebration once a year. It's kind of like 420 here in North America, how we do like 420. Everybody blazes. If you smoke weed,
Yeah.
everybody hangs out. You smoke safely and responsibly, and you have a great ton of fun. And you know, in this area, what is considered homeless to us, they basically they're out there and they like pray all day and they do spiritual things and they do yoga and they meditate and they're kind of like sacrificing themselves, their time, to pray like for their communities and their cities. So once a year they come, the community comes out, and keep in mind the community feeds these people.
Yeah.
I'm not bashing us. We are seeing our different perspectives, and we're trying to encourage our homeless groups. If by chance, I'm sure you're watching this because you have nothing else to do. No hate, whatever, but once a year they come out and they feed them like in galore, right? They
Yeah.
bring all these like potlucks and everybody parties, and they bring like tons of weed and they smoke them out, and everybody smokes and they're like, woo, honestly, it's more of a spiritual thing. I'm making it seem like real hippie like, but it's call it hippie or whatever you want, but what they're doing is connecting with spirit, being grateful. They're giving sacraments, as in the weed, and feeding those that they honor and not look as the lower class, you see.
Yeah.
So definitely we gotta bless our and not just like say bless, but like big ups. Excuse me to talk the way we talk, but that's the only way I know how to say. They need to be encouraged to come out of who they think they are.
Yeah.
You know. Do we need a whole day to like smoke you out and like whatever? Maybe that's probably not the best thing to do if you have a drug problem.
Yeah.
But you got to know that even like the most successful people on earth, there's tons of people that have been homeless.
Yeah.
And then
of
they get back on their feet.
Yes.
And then they
Because
have the best.
bust their ass, like
Yes.
they're making some kind of effort, and this is what I always say. Like, I think people use that as a cop out, like, oh, I had a rough life, you don't know nothing about me, like, it's like we have fucking superstars, NBA players, NFL players who fucking came from nowhere, had
Look up Tyler
nobody.
Perry.
You know what I mean?
True.
Tyler
True.
Perry had
True.
nobody. So many people, and now they make billions of dollars, and you're telling me that you're gonna just say, oh, I had a rough life, nobody helped me
So
out.
I'm gonna give
But what
up right
about,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I give up. So
Yeah. So
what about you, though? What are you doing to help yourself?
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy. Yeah, you're starting from nothing. You probably have nobody's help, but you have the ability to get yourself where you want to go. You know what I mean? There's always something that you can do for yourself to help yourself get where you want to be. You know?
Yeah.
I just feel like
Yeah.
that's true, and you shouldn't blame other people. I mean, you always hear, oh, I never had a mom, or I never had a dad, or, my mom was always working, or whatever. Okay, so stop crying. You know what I mean? Do something about it. So you're going to hate your parents forever because they weren't in your life? So fucking what? When you have your own kids, make sure you're in their life.
Make sure
you know
you're
what
not
I mean?
that parent.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, I never had my mom, or I never had my dad. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Like,
Right.
that's stupid. Don't be saying that shit. Like,
Break the cycle.
so you're telling me you have emotional issues and you're going to blame it on somebody else because they were never in your life? The
Right.
fuck out of here.
Exactly. Don't get the fuck out of here. Stay. Like and subscribe. No, she's being very real, guys. I feel like like sometimes I really do feel, guys, and this is on personal note, that a lot of like my purpose, and maybe you guys can feel me, is to like help and like encourage people.
Yeah.
I find myself encouraging people at all times of the day, and sometimes it's myself in the mirror, you know, and most of the times it's that girl that needs help still, you know. But like, you know what I mean? There's plenty of times where I could have been homeless had it not been for friends' couches, had it not been for my parents opening their doors up or something like that. So the main thing that I think we brought homelessness up because we were hearing a couple of remarks of when we go down to Los Angeles, when it's just about an hour and 45 minutes away from us, that we've been seeing like a great amount of homeless, and it's like, guys, it's like a town. It's like a center, tent city, and it's like, no disrespect on those people that want to live like that. However, you're living in our society, and we gotta, like, we love you so much. We want to see you do good. Do you feel like living on the side of a gutter is the best thing you can do?
Yeah.
Because you can do better.
You can. There's disease. There. I mean, you're putting yourself in a situation where you can potentially kill yourself. You know what I mean? And if you like, if you're willing to live, I mean, there's some homeless people that are shooting up, that have some wicked ass diseases, don't get treated for none of that. Like, you know, and I think this is why a lot of people shy away from homelessness, you know?
Right.
Like, because, like, you don't know what they have. And mentally, you don't know where they're at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what if you're trying to be nice and encouraging to somebody and they fucking jump on you? And what are you going to do? You know what I mean? You can't do anything. So I think, like, there's a lot of people out there who have compassionate feelings for these people.
Right.
But at the same time, they're like, no, I don't want to deal with it because, you know, I don't know what's going to happen to me. And you have to take care of yourself. You know, just like we're telling you, you need to take care of yourself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to make sure that I'm safe.
Right.
You know, and if I feel like, you know, that's not a safe situation for me, then I'm not going to be there.
That's right.
Exactly.
You
That's
know?
right.
And sometimes you may want to help people out, which is cool, but sometimes they take advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with helping people out, like I said, but you know,
you have to know who to help out.
Yeah.
Use
you
discernment.
You have to know who needs help.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And
pay attention to people.
Careful.
Pay attention to people.
yes, and just because someone is family doesn't mean that you need to help them out, because it's those people that will turn around and do you wrong. You know what I mean? So, like, I just feel like people use that as a big thing too. Oh, you need to help because I'm family. Or, you know, I'm struggling over here and you're doing better than me. You know, you need to help me out. No, fuck that. Like,
oh, you got the money.
Yeah. You don't know what I have. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, you help out who you feel like really needs help. And just be careful, because like Greg said, a lot of times there's a lot of people who don't have good intentions. Oh, they gave me $5 today. I'm going to go back and ask them for $10 tomorrow. You know? So I'm gonna ask for a ride out of state. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's an important topic, and the reason you know why to bring it up is to just say, like, we see y'all.
We do.
You're not embarrassing me or anything, and I don't think you're embarrassed for yourself. But you have a mandate from life to not just sit on your ass. You came to be greatness. You didn't just come to be the baggage that you think that comes along with having to live your life day after day. Every single moment is another moment that you can pick up and just like start over. Like, there's so much help, you guys. From churches to homeless centers. Man, you got government groups that will help you out. Yeah. You know, and if that doesn't sound good to you, start from where you can.
Yeah, the government's giving out money now.
Well, there's free money. All you got to do is call unemployment.
Bro, there's people from other countries coming here and have like the smallest amount of money You know what I mean?
They're making this shit.
And they're making it here. And you're from here and you're telling me you can't do it.
Yeah.
And someone from
And you
some other country is coming here
Yeah.
and has less, or maybe
Exactly.
not even no money.
Yeah.
You know, they spent all their money on their plane ticket to
That's
get here.
right.
And now they're starting from nothing.
Yeah.
Scratch.
Like, and they're fucking figuring it out.
Right.
Have courage. Have courage
Yeah.
to stand outside of who, like, that paradigm that you think is cool. It honestly, you guys, I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna say it's not cool to be the hobo chic.
Yes.
Dress up, pull up your pants. Don't show me your ass crack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't have a toothbrush, eat an apple.
Do something.
You know, that's like brushing your teeth.
You know, like,
Makes a lot of sense.
wash out your mouth. They fucking beg for money. I'm pretty sure you get $1. You can go to the dollar store and they have mouthwash and shit. I mean, and something.
Right.
Toothbrush,
Right.
a travel kit. I mean, homeless people here get fed so good over there
True.
off of Baker.
Yeah.
They be feeding them. So, man,
That's
I
true.
want to go over there and get a fucking plate of barbecue. That's how it just be like. They have salad, barbecue stuff, like. And like I'm just like, bro, they're eating
They
better
do?
than me. They're eating better
I
than
know.
me. They do.
Dang.
What time?
You're,
Right. Right time.
I was like, I got these cheeseburgers. You want to get trained?
But really,
Yeah,
you know,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, on the flip side, though, right? Like, who do you help? Like, say you go somewhere, Greg,
All right.
and say we go to our trip there, right?
Yeah.
And something happened, and you lost your wallet, your phone, everything. You know you have money, man. You got money, but you have no money, lost everything, and you walk to someone and ask them for help. They want to help you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So all you do, you differentiate the ones that really, really need the help. You know
and
what I mean?
that's why people don't help people, because Dre is speaking from experience.
yeah.
He was at the shop and somebody came and had a woman and a child in the back seat, and this man told him that he needed money and he was going to give him this jewelry that it was worth all this money, and if he gave him $40. And Dre saw the woman and the child in the back and felt bad and was like, all right, here's $40.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be this rich man. He had money, all this stuff. He swore to God, like all these things. And Dre just felt bad, you know, so he gave him money. Did the guy come back? No. Was the jewelry real? No. We had it
Wow.
appraised. We had it looked at. That shit wasn't real.
Right.
So, I mean, to me, you're going to have to work really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Because if it was me, I'm sorry, I wouldn't have done it. And I told him, why'd you do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I
He's
understand.
kind.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
understand like where he was coming from.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because yes, if you think about it, and it could happen to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, oh shit, you know, I don't have no money, but guess what? You know, but it's like you can't just pick and choose the people you want to help. Either
Right.
you're gonna help or you're not gonna help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't help everybody with a sob story. You
Yeah.
can't. Because
Yeah.
some people are really good fucking liars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah, they're so
Fucking
fucking
actors.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they'd be, having their brother or their sister and be
Yeah.
like, get in the back. You know what I mean?
Fake.
Let's go
Yep.
get some money, you know?
Yep.
It's crazy. I mean, but that's just how I think. I mean, because I just feel like,
I've seen it before.
yeah, you know,
Right.
like it's like experience, you know what I mean? So to me, like you can have the saddest story, but if I know you, it's different. Like, then I would be like, oh, you know what? I gave Greg $40.
Yeah.
He's struggling right now. You know what I'm
He
saying?
needed
Right.
some reefer.
You know?
Yeah. Right.
You know, so like that to me is a little bit different, because
Yeah.
if I see Greg doing better, I'd be like, bro, where's my money? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like-
But yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like I said, people do take advantage. They may. It's cool to be a what is that? A giver, but know your limits. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You may
Don't
come
go
around
broke.
some takers, and takers have no fucking limits at
Yeah.
all.
Like if you have $300 and someone's asking you for like $250, and you know you got to pay some bills at your house because you're behind on shit, I don't care who it is. If it's your mother, your father, whoever the fuck it is, no, I can't help you. I'm sorry. I can't. The money that I have is for me at my house. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. If I had $1 billion and I could give it to you, then I would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I ain't looking at $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? So that $250 that I give you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's some shit I could have paid on my water bill or my light bill or whatever. Groceries, you know? So now you just took money from your own household to give somebody something else, and now you're struggling over here. So what are you eating? Ramen noodles?
Right.
That's your fucking fault.
You're starving.
Yeah, you need to... everybody needs to look out for themselves first.
Yeah.
You know?
You can make money
like
anytime.
it's true.
Anytime, any minute, any second.
Yeah.
Legally or illegally.
Do it legal. Do it legal.
Do it. Yeah, I'm not telling you to do the illegal thing.
I mean, but whatever you're doing, just get your money.
You can make money.
Your money, yeah.
It's easy to make money. Like I said, just go. Shit, if you got a car, go drive Lyft. Go drive Uber or some shit. Go, what is that? Uber Eats and all the other shit.
You can do fucking DoorDash on your bike
on
now.
your bike.
Yeah.
On your bike.
Yeah.
You can do willies and shit.
Yeah, while you go
pizzas
deliver
in the back. The
exactly.
pizzas all fucked up.
Exactly.
But whatever. Them niggas gonna eat it. Them niggas is high.
Yeah.
I would never order DoorDash. No, don't disrespect. But I personally, I just like to get up because I always feel like.
I mean, I wouldn't DoorDash on my bike either, but you know what I'm saying? It's fucking hot outside.
It started raining and shit.
I know.
But if it was a necessary thing,
like
if it meant for me or my child to eat, I'll be out there sweating my ass off. Like, delivering something.
I'll be in a penguin suit, like directing you to car insurance, like turning, flipping, dancing.
Yeah, that's what it meant. But because I have options, not to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And because I am blessed enough to be able to have what I have here at my house, and so like I just feel like if it was a necessary thing, yes, of course.
Yeah.
But I also have a husband that is awesome and supports this family. You know what I mean? And so like I don't have to, like, if I needed to go to work because we were struggling or because we needed that extra help, if I needed to, he would tell me and I would do it in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? You do. Even if I didn't want to, be like, fuck, I don't want to go back to work. But if I had to, I absolutely would.
Yeah.
But he always tells me, like, no, I got us. I got this, And he bust is not even a fucking word. But, like, he busts his ass, like, every fucking day. Like, whether it's hot, cold, where he's out there. Yeah. And I know that he does that for us. You know what I mean? And so, like, I'm lucky enough to have that.
Shout out to automotive technologists. Excellence guaranteed.
Give a shout out to them.
Go visit them. Go get your all your stuff done over there.
Everything.
Yeah.
The reason she's paying respect to her man, basically her husband, her love, is because not everybody has this situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? A lot of people have the struggle. A lot of people live in resentment. You're supposed to take care of me. You said you were gonna take. You know what I mean? And then the girl has to go out and get a job or whatever kind of relationship you're in. We're grateful for our homes, and we're grateful for the people that you don't necessarily break your back, but man, do the sweat.
Yes.
Do the sweat ever sweat, right? Like, I mean, we're grateful. As somebody, I'm not a like kept woman or anything. I work. I'm an entrepreneur, but I can say that like if I need a hiatus, she got my back.
Yeah.
And it feels so amazing to have that
support. Yeah.
But for real, so that's why some people end up homeless because they don't have that. They get straight up kicked out. Is it much? I don't have like sympathy. I have empathy because I've even been in those situations, and by the grace of God, I'm living. I'm closer and closer to all my dreams. I've been in a career for 16 years. You guys, I've been in a career for 16 years. Yeah. From a person that was hopping like couches to couches. I mean, you could officially call me homeless for a year or two.
Yeah.
And so the thing is that don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Never.
And just. It's like the depression is like a cloud. Yeah. And sometimes it's like a demon. And sometimes you got to put the Holy Ghost on it and spread some love and healing on it. Don't be afraid to do that. Go outside of it. Yeah. The only thing you do fear is that you're greater than you ever thought was possible, because you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just don't try.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just gotta
Yeah.
try it. You gotta try it.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna fail. You know what I mean? And you're
get
never
up
And get up again. Yeah.
you're
Exactly.
never gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
You know, so never strive for perfection, because that's one of my favorite sayings ever, is that, you know, there you will never reach perfection.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people need to understand that. Like, no matter how hard you work, there's always something more you can do. You know what I mean? No matter how perfect you think you are at something, there's always something more you can do.
Mhm.
Train harder, learn more, you know? It's always something more that you can do. So perfection will never be reached. But as long as you're trying every single day and you're doing better than the day before, that's what matters.
You only have you to compete with.
Yeah.
We're not bashing on homeless because you don't have a home. A home does not make you a human being, a
No.
being.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you're fantastic. You're in a body, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know how precious this incarnation is?
And you're healthy. You know what I mean?
You just scroll through videos to like
Yeah.
pick something. Your eyes, obviously, you can see or you can hear or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Something's
Yeah.
going on that you're functioning.
Yeah. And even if you are sick with something minor, you still have life. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? You still have life, and you're still able to move, and you're still able to do things, and those are the things that you should be grateful for. You know? So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that, like we said, we're all loving people here.
Yeah.
You know?
We're a panel of people that live with an attitude of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
No lie, I do get down sometimes.
Yeah.
If you knew my story, you'd be like, why is that bitch standing?
Yeah.
But, you know, like, most of all, we're here with a purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, and I'm gonna push every single one of you to reveal more and more of your purpose.
Yeah.
If it's just for sitting here and talking with some good buddies and hyping up Snoop Dogg's first wine, which I understand is very delicious, and my friends seem to have a little buzz, and they just had a little bit, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
come on.
yeah.
So precious wine. We're
Yeah.
grateful. Send us some bottles.
It'll sneak up on you.
Right? Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, so I think,
TLC Creep starts playing. So
yeah.
Exactly. It's gonna creep on you. Drink some water. But you guys, you wanna we have an exciting episode coming up, and we've been like prepared. It's like drum rolls. It's like, you know, we're excited. We're gonna go to California City.
First travel episode.
Yes.
Field trip.
Yeah, the field trip episode. And we're gonna be out there exploring some things, and you know.
Everybody has permission from their mama to go.
That's right.
Yeah. We got our signed parent permission slips because we fucking signed them. You know, our parents
That's
are
right.
still alive, but you know they were like, "Oh, nigga, y'all can go." You know, moms and pops, they were straight. They're like, y'all niggas is alright. Y'all niggas is alright.
Right,
Long as y'all
right.
exploring, but they said it's gonna be hot as fuck out there. But you know,
For
but
sure.
yeah, I don't know if y'all ever been out there to California City, but
You from
we're
California
actually
City?
checking
What's
it
up?
out. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. So we're gonna be out
'Cause
there.
it's like this small, right?
Yeah, we're excited to go there. There's a couple things he found a cool ass shop out there. We're gonna wrap up. We're so happy you're here, but he found like a cool weed shop. There's some cool ties about California City. You know those little two boys that went missing.
Yes.
We might do a whole spin-off on that, you
Yeah,
guys. I mean, we
yeah.
might go to the house. You
Yeah.
know, interview the people.
Yeah.
Like, where were you? What's up? What happened?
Yeah.
You know. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And tell
it's
us,
gonna be exciting.
dude, if you're from California City, tell us cool stuff to do, because we saw that like there's a forest, there's a lake, so
Yeah,
we're
there's a
gonna
lake, yeah.
we're gonna go explore, but mostly we're going for the weed shop.
Yeah.
You know,
There's like two of them.
yeah,
I counted.
We get both of them.
yeah,
And there's like a Rite Aid too.
yeah. Well, we're excited to go there.
Yes.
We're happy and excited that you stuck along. You like literally, if you stuck to this point, you are true. You are what's up. You are the next light of this generation. You already are light. Look at you lighting up.
Shining bright
Man,
like
we
a
always
fucking
appreciate
diamond.
the
Exactly.
love too that everybody gives the channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And subscribing and all
Show
of
us
that.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Comment-
subscribe.
Comment on the video. Let us
Totally.
know what you guys think of any of the topics that we talked about.
Yeah.
And your opinions.
Yeah.
All right, show
Yeah.
us some love.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about anything, in particular? Is there any topics that you guys want to pick our brains about? Any questions for any one of us on the panel? We're in an interactive group, and we're happy to be with you. We're so happy you stuck along.
Yeah.
We're gonna say adieu until next time, guys.
Peace out.
Much love. We love you.
You guys have a nice night.
All right.
Bye, guys. Oh my God.